Hey moms, hey dads, welcome back to my channel. So today you guys, I am doing the flip through on my planner. I'm super excited about this. So I just wanted to mention I have my planner here. I have the one that I printed out for my sister here, and I just want to show you guys the variety of ways that you can put this planner together. It's all about how you just set it up in your computer to print. So, you know, when you can put in pages ranging from this to this, you could kind of manipulate where you want the pages to go, if you want them on the front, if you want them on the front and the back, if you want them on the back. So it's really cool. I hope that it works out good for you guys, because I wanted a planner that you guys can make your own. So I pretty much just put together so many different types of pages that different mamas can use in different ways, and you guys get to choose how you guys want it. So that's basically what I'm going to show you, though, is how I put it in my book. I also have a little bit of a variety in my book. It may be a little different from your guys's just because it was very specific for my own needs. But I do have some pages that are almost identical to them in your guys's that you guys can use that would work for you. So it won't make sense until I show it to you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Here is the front cover, you guys. I have a verse here. Love this verse. I used 32-pound paper for this planner. Now you don't need it, but if you're going to be doing front and back, I would suggest it just because you can still kind of see the ink through even with the 32-pound paper. I used a Pro Click to punch the holes, and then I bought a 4.1 pitch binding. This is a spiral bind coil, so I purchased that from Amazon as well. And then I laminated the front cover, and I just took a piece of cardstock. I think it's black. Yeah, a black cardstock, and I literally just laminated it, okay? So starting off here, I have just a little bookmark that comes in and out. It's just laminated black paper that I used my Pro Click on. I cut it down. I cut little slits down the side so you could take it out and put it back in. And then I went ahead and I printed out an extra piece of the front, and I cut a piece off, and I literally, you guys, it's taped onto there, and that's laminated as well. So you don't have to do that, but that's what I did, just so I have a bookmark that I can move around. The front page here is just like kind of an introduction page. So you have your year, the grade or grades that your kiddos are in, and then the student's name or names. I have a space for a prayer here. It's my prayer for the school year. So I'm going to sit down, kind of reflect on what I need prayers on for a school year. Usually it's patience, guidance, all of those good things that you need as a mom and a teacher. So I was thinking that if you wrote it at the front of this, you can always go back to it if you're having a hard day or week. So when I flip the page here, it is our curriculum choices. We have our subject curriculum choices, and then our supplements. So if this was math and we were using teaching textbooks, maybe I was using a workbook on the side, I could write it here, and then any supplements that I would be using with it. Okay, so here on the next page, it's for attendance. The days start here, 1 through day 31, and then we have January through December. So next here we have our lesson countdown. So I have 180 days here. That is how many days we need in a school year here in our state by law. So I was just going to mark off the days as we go, and then once we hit 100 we can celebrate. I did that a different color so it'd stand out, because I know many of us celebrate the 100th day. The next one I have here is our daily schedule. This is just for one kiddo. I have 2 different variations of it. So this one is for one child. You can print multiple if you would like. Say you had 2 kids, you could print one on the back side and one next to it. However you guys want to do it. So your kid's name would go here. So here you'll see down on the left side is the time and the subject, and then Monday through Friday. I'm sorry guys, I didn't do Saturday or Sunday. I probably should have thought about that, because I know not all of us school Monday through Friday, so I am sorry for that. But so I have Monday through Friday, and then you would just write the time. Say you have Bible at 9, and then so you'd write 9 o'clock Bible, and then say Bible's 30 minutes. So say 9:30 would be math. You would just fill it out however you want. Now you honestly don't have to use time and subject. I personally, I don't really stick by a time, you guys. So I don't know why I put time there. I know some of you guys do, but so this is our daily schedule. This is the daily schedule for 2 kiddos. So if you had 2, you could even do it on here. I did try to make it for 4, but the blocks were so small. I thought that that was kind of crazy. So I went ahead and did it this way. It's the same exact layout as the 1 child daily schedule. And then you would just put the names down here at the bottom in these little pink flags. The next thing I have here is field trips. This sheet I actually made for you guys. So you can have, you would put in the date and the time if it was scheduled, the location, the subject that you were going for, say it was a science field trip, the price if it cost anything to get in, the website, and then any notes that you guys need. So I put 6 blocks here, and you can make as many or as little printouts as you guys want to. But I thought it was cute, so I added it into mine. Okay, so the first section we have here is the calendar. We have year at a glance, and it just goes January through December in blocks. So if you want to put anything more like keynotes in these, you can. You guys could use it for whatever you want. Next pages here are January through December. I just have a calendar layout for the month and then a place for notes. And I didn't put in the days. I thought you guys could do that just in case you guys wanted to use this for next year. So here it's the exact same layout, same color, everything is the same all the way through December. So the next section I have here is quarter 1. I planned my planner out as quarters. I feel better when I finish a quarter and I know that quarter is done. That way we can move on to the second quarter and I get all of our stuff, made sure everything is corrected and a report card filled out, just because those are things I need for my state. So I did it as quarters. Again, you guys don't have to do it as quarters, or you know, you guys could do it however you want. This next page here is our science unit study page. So this is our quarterly unit study page. We're doing 4 different science unit studies through the good and the beautiful. Our theme this first unit study is kingdoms and classifications. I just have this little microscope here because I thought it was fun, and that's what we are using while working through this unit study. I have a supply shopping list, a place for notes, and then a place for supplemental books that we can actually write on the spines. I tried it out and it actually looked super cute. Now, this is not the one that you guys are going to be printing out because you obviously won't be doing the same exact theme as us, but yours will look like this. So very similar. This was just switched around. I wanted to have your notes a little bit bigger, and I wanted to make the lines on this a little bit smaller. So that is your guys's unit study page for science. You can actually use this for anything. We are just using it for science, but this could be a history unit study. This could be anything you guys want it to be. Okay, so we have this choice here. And then next to this page is just like an add-on to this, just in case I have extras to write about, maybe websites to look at. I have the begin date and the end date for our unit. Now, I did something very similar for you guys, but instead of writing extras, I just wrote notes because I figured you guys can use this page for anything. And I didn't put begin date or end date because this, say you guys like to just write notes, or you guys want to write down, I don't know, anything, you guys. You guys have an extra page that you can print out that can go into your planner. So I did that one for you. And then the next thing we have here is our history unit studies. Now we are doing history unit studies. Our base curriculum is Notgrass, but I am loving the side unit studies. I have one of them right here. We're gonna be working through Who Was Helen Keller. So that is where I'm gonna be putting all of this for quarter 1. So I'd have the lesson numbers, the book or books, the worksheets we're gonna be working through, any websites I need, documentaries that I saw I wanna work through or watch, crafts and activities, and then a field trip, either virtual or in person. Now, again, you guys, I did almost identical to that, except I left you guys, where is it? So this one will be your guys's. I just left off the history so you guys could write science, you guys could write history, you guys could write health, anything, cooking, whatever you guys want. You guys could write it here and you guys still have the chance to use these blocks. So I wanted to make it more versatile for you guys. This is going to be our book log for Q1, so we could list them here, we could list them on the binding, however you want to do it. You could have one for one kid, one for the other. You can have a page for one kid, however you guys would like to do it. The next thing here we have is our PE log. We are required by state to have physical education every day. So we have the date section, activity, and how long we did it. So duration, why can't I say that? And I just made 3 copies because we literally have to do it every day. So that is how mine is. Again, you guys don't need 3, or maybe you only need 1, however you guys need to do it. Okay, so from Q1, like extras, we go into our lesson plans. So this is how I have our weekly layout. I know looking at it, you would think that these lines are really small, but once you write in them, they are not. I was worried and I tried it out and it worked perfectly. So what it basically is your guys's, again, looks a little tiny bit different. Not really. The only difference, I'll show you guys yours. So this is basically yours, what yours will look like. There's no names here, but I have Tally's name here, so you can write your kid's name here. And my intentions for this is week, you would write, because we like to keep track of our weeks. So say it's week 25, I would write week 25 and then the date spread here. Down the left side here, I would write what subject it is. So say it's math. And then I would write across here what she needs to do for math. Now I left this a different color just because you can have notes here, you can have an activity, supplies, anything you need to put in here. If you wanted to carry on through here, you could even do that. And I made it to where you can actually carry it on all the way across. So for me, my daughter has more than 7 subjects in a day, so I had to make more. Also, if you only wanted to use one side, you can write math and say you needed both of these lines, skip this one, and then go on to this one for Bible, and then do Bible for 1, and then skip it. You know what I'm saying? So you can do it in many different ways. I have it Monday through Friday. Again, I'm sorry, it's not through Sunday. You know what you guys could do? This could be Monday through Friday, and you could add this as Saturday and Sunday. And you guys would just have to fit it in somewhere you could write it in. But I basically did the same exact layout for this side. Now I have these little boxes here if you can see them. So say when Tally's done with Bible, I like to check things off in my planner. So I will check it off because anything that's not checked off for this day, I'll know when I get into Tuesday, oh look, Tally didn't do her spelling list. So I would carry on with her spelling list and then I would move into Tuesday. I just like to have everything planned out so that I hold myself accountable to make sure everything is done. But that's just me. So again, these little boxes here, you could do them as check marks if you get through that whole day, but my intentions were to have the lesson numbers there. So say this is lesson 1 through 5, I would write the lesson numbers in there, but you guys can use them for check boxes, whatever you want to do. So this just carries on exactly the same. I think I have 9 layouts because we have 9 weeks per quarter. I did want to mention when you guys go into the PDF, if you are purchasing it, I only have 4 sides of the weekly planner like in a row. Okay, so let me show you. Because they only gave me like, I think 100 pages to do and I couldn't get it all in 100 pages for the PDF. So what it is this will be a printout, right? Or I did this. How do I explain it to you guys so I don't confuse you? So when you are looking at the PDF file, you will see this page, this page, this page, this page, and this page. Now the last page you see would be this page, right? So you'll have one side with Monday through Friday and you'll have one side without. Make sure you make extra copies of these, depending on how you guys do your layout. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you guys need 36 weeks. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if every state is like that, but 36 weeks per year. So just make sure you have them according to how many kids you have. Now also remember, the more of these you have, the more kids, the bigger your book's gonna get. So make sure you guys get the spiral binding according to the size of your book, how many pages you guys are using. Because I spiral bound my sister's with the same one and it's really tight. We need to find another one. We need to order her another one. So that is how you guys wanna do that. Okay, so this is basically the same for 9 weeks. And then we go into quarter 2 and it is the exact same layout, you guys. Exactly the same. I have my PE logs. And then it goes into the lesson plans again. And then I'm just gonna skip the lesson plans to here, and it's quarter 3. Same exact layout. Lesson plans, same exact. Quarter 4, same exact, okay? And then lesson plans. So this is the lesson plans for my son, and he will be in pre-K. So this is just our theme list that we're using because we are going to be using themes for the year. So if you guys did get this, it would just have A through Z and nothing next to it. That's where you guys would fill it in. Mine is just typed in because I typed it in before I printed it out. So this is going to be the weekly overview. So you'd write your theme here. Ours is going to be Arctic animals for A. So I put little penguins there. Now the penguins won't be there, but you will have this extending all the way up, just like on the previous unit study one. The one that looked, I should have printed this one out for you guys, what it's going to look like on yours, but I forgot. Windows open, it's super windy. So it'll basically be like this. It'll be all the way up here and you won't have the picture there. But you will not have the line here. I didn't do that here. So you'd write the theme here. There's a shadow. So I'm so sorry about the shadow. It's getting dark and I had to put my lights on. So over here, you're gonna see a place for the letter, the number, the color, and the shape, any activity supplies that you're going to need for the week, and then any notes that you wanna write. Maybe there's a specific movie or show or something that you guys wanna watch or a game you wanna play. Over here, I have just, it's basically like the other planner for the older kids, except I don't have the lines here and I don't really have anywhere to write the subject. I mean, you can always, if you like this layout better, you can always write it here and use these blocks for either notes or supplies or activities. However you guys want to use this, honestly, you can use it however you would like. But do you see how I was telling you about the 32-pound paper? See how you can kind of see through this still? So I think it's because I did the bold letters and they're pretty dark because I did them black, but it's not a big deal for me. I don't know if it'll bother you guys, but I did want to point that out. So it just continues through all the way to Z, but you can print out as many or as little as you guys would like. So this would be for beach, cars. So that's how mine looks. But your guys is similar. Now, when I get to the back here, I have this little memories section. So my year of memories for 2021, 2022. And you turn the page and on this side you would have your kid, or you can write it, but I'm gonna have Tally write her name here. And then it says first day of, I will have her write in 4th grade here. Today is the date. She's how many years old. When I am an adult, I want to be. I'm gonna have her fill that out. And then her favorite book, food, and activity over the summer, I'm going to have her write there. And then her first day of school picture will be there. I'll put it in there. And then we have one for the last day. So same thing, I'll have her fill out this information. This is changed down here though. So this is my favorite subject. This year I learned. Best memory of the year, and then her favorite book would go here. And then her last day of school photo would go there. And I printed out 2 of these just because I have 2 kids, so I want them both to be able to have that. And that is it for the rest of the book. In the back, I have a resume because I need that for my state law So, but that is it, you guys. That is my planner. I'm super excited. I'm so sorry about the glare. Let me show you guys a couple pages in my sister's. Now, when I put hers together, I did not think about how much larger hers was going to be than mine because she has more of the planning pages. And I only had an 18 mm spiral. So we have to look for a 22. I think I'm gonna get a 22. Okay, so anyway, so it's the same here. Okay, we did the first page the same. See how it won't turn very good because it's so full. Anyway, so we have the same pages here. She'll probably need a couple more of these. I did not think about that. And then she has her attendance here for both the kids because normally if one takes a day off, they all take the day off. Same thing with me. Her lesson countdown, it's basically the same for both of them. And then I did their daily schedule with the two. So that is different. She still has her field trip sheet here, goes into the calendar. The calendar is exactly the same as mine, so I'm just gonna skip through. So for quarter one, the first portion here is for Ari, her youngest. She's going into 3rd grade. She'll be doing her science and history with us. So she has the same science, the same history. She has her own book log, and then she has her own PE logs, okay, because each kid needs one. So starting here is going to be Juliana's, her 8th graders section. So she needs a book log and then she needs a PE log, but that's it for her. And then this is where the lessons plan start. And it's going to be Ari for 9 weeks. And then I'm just skipping through, you guys. And then this one is going to be Juliana's. So this is Juliana's for 9 weeks. Now, if you wanted to, instead of splitting it, she wanted it split, but you can always do one kid and then the next page, the next kid, or you can do one kid, another kid, one kid, another kid. Like if you have 4 kids, you could do it like that. You could do like say Juliana, Ari, Tally, and Isaiah, and then just continue through that. You know what I mean? So you guys could play around with it however you would like. Let's see here. Now, you know what you guys could, oh, I was gonna say you can always do this sheet over and over and over again, but when you guys punch the holes out, it'll cut out your days anyways. It'll be like where the spiral binding is or really close to it, so I don't know how well that would work. You guys can always try it, but I'm not sure. So then it goes basically the same all the way through quarter 4. There's nothing added into that, I believe. And then what else is different? I think that that is it. That's all that's different. And then she has the same here with the memories and the 2 kids. And then I put this in there, Jesus loves you, because Jesus loves you. And I want you guys to have that reminder that Jesus loves you. So I wanted to show you the couple pages that I did create for you guys. So here is one for morning basket. Now we don't do morning basket, and if we do, we kind of just do it whenever we want. It's never planned. So I wanted to have this space where if you guys do morning basket, you can kind of write in what you guys do. One of you mamas requested something like this. So I did it with the morning basket. And then I did it again with unit studies. So you can do the same thing here. Say it's not specific to science or history or electives or whatever. So you can just have this of all of your unit studies. You can do it however you want. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make something that you guys could kind of play around with and change things up if you need to. So that is it though, you guys. That is what the planner looks like. I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. Be sure to go check out my website. I will have some uploads, and periodically I'll probably be posting on YouTube new things that I'm going to have over there. Now, I'm pretty sure that this will be available. The Bible verse cards will be available, and the girls' companion book for health will be available. I'm still working on a lot of other things, you guys. Seriously, I have so much going on for you guys and for us. So I'm so excited, and I hope that you guys really, really enjoy it. So let me know what you guys think back down below. Let me know if you guys check out the website. I would love to hear feedback from you guys, good or bad, because then I know what I can change or help to change, or you know what I'm saying. So, but be nice about it. All right, you guys, be safe, be blessed, and I will see you next time. Bye.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars,